Good evening, guys. Good evening. Okay, raise hand if you are there. Good evening. Okay. Okay. Before we start, guys, I want to ask you if humana mo sa laboratory exercises. Good evening. Humana mo sa laboratory exercises. Okay, please answer the poll. So, majority of you is not done yet. So, okay, for that one, you need to answer those laboratory exercises because that will be it is also almost the same with your exam 3. Those laboratory exercises, a combination of lab 1 up to 7. Okay, so let's start with uh, the variable length mask, subnet mask. So as you can see on our whiteboard, we have the segments or the routers nga pwede na to buhaton. The connections, I mean the connections that we need to make. And also with the second column, we have the host requirement. So it means this is the required usable host, C host requirement. But the actual requirement that we need is 54. Okay, what? Ngano 54? Because we need to get the network and the broadcast address. That's why we need 54. So the usable host is 52 only. So the block size or the meaning of the block size is the um 'di ba if kailangan na to kuhaon ng host addresses kung 54 siya, dapat maigo siya sa isa ka block size or the pila ang ato ang bit para kay host address and for the network address. So si block size mao ni ang atuang sa kay host addresses. So block size niya 64 which is 2 raised to a certain number or bits. And for the one link one, we have host requirement. We only have two. Kay that is the connection between the sorry that is the connection between the two segments kung tay butang na to nga natay production, we also have the development. So which means kana si one link one mao na ang mo connect sa ilahang duha. Mao na atong gamiton nga IP address. Like if we need a kuntay from one building to another building, di ba? Lisod man pud nga nagbitay ang wire dira, guys. Lisod man pud nga wire lang imo ipadaganon. So mao ni ang gamiton nila which is the one link. So tagaan niya IP address from na siya IP address from itself or para sa production and naapod siya IP address padulong kay development. And katong IP address dapat ipasa po niya balik nga i-allow niya si production. So yun na siya guys. And to solve for VLSM, okay, take note na patay 1 link 2. We also have the administration 1 link 3. So to solve the VLSM, we need to okay, we need to arrange, okay? We need to arrange our host requirement. Okay? We need to arrange it from the highest to the lowest host requirement. So which means the first one, sulat ako sa baba guys, which is the development, sorry, which is the development. Okay, pasensya sa kung agi. Development, which is 74 host. The next is production. So we have 52 hosts. Okay, we have administration, which is 28 hosts. And we have link, one link that is 1, 2, and 3. They have two hosts. Okay, so two hosts. Okay, tagaan na to sila og IP address. Okay, like for example, the very common one, which is the 192.168.1.0, then this is /24. Okay, that is the classful IP address. Okay, why do we need a class C IP address for this one? Because, okay, from the given host requirements, kailangan lang nato up to 74 lang. So which means kaya na siya buhaton ni class C. Okay, so kaya na siya buhaton ni class C. And from this one, okay, ang question ninyo is unsa ang process. So from this one, we need to solve first for 74. Okay, host. Okay, wait lang. Lo. Okay, we need 74 hosts. Okay, and take note, we need to use the IP address 192.168.1.0/24. So from this IP address and from the 74 host needed, unsang ato ang buhaton una guys. If I ask you a question, um, what do we need to use first? Unsa ato ang pwede gamiton sa ato ang given na IP address and sa host or sa ato ang subnet mask? Any idea kung unsaon nato pagkuha for the IP address needed for the 74 host or the development segment? Any idea guys? Are you there? Okay, raise hand if wala idea. Raise hand. Okay, let's take note. The same lang sila og process sa subnetting guys. Ang kalahian lang nila is the variable subnet mask. Okay, so for this one, we have a given 74 hosts. So from the 74 hosts, unsaon na to para maigo si 74 hosts sa ato ang hop count. So we need to get the hop count. So HC, that is equal to 2 raised to X. And dapat dapat greater than siya sa atuang 74 host. Okay, that is 2 raised to 7. Or 2 raised to 7 is equivalent to 128. Sorry, 74. So 2 raised to 7 is equivalent to 128. And 128 is greater than 74. So we need to use the half count 128. Okay? And from the half count, guys, from the half count, okay, di ba, ano yung nato ni? Pag naana tayo half count, we need to use the host bit. Okay, take note, 7 is the host bits. So from the 7 host bits, di ba, always remember that host bits will be 0. Then the network bits will be powered on or turned on. So 1 ang host bit. Okay, from our IP address, that is 192.168.1. That, okay, take note, sa ato ang network part is 1. Then the host bits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, take note that this is our hop count, 128. And from this one, our subnet mask is 255.255.128 or slash. Okay, take note, this one is class full, then nagborrow taog 1 network bit from the host bit. So we have 24 plus 1, that is 25. Okay, na question before tamu proceed. Question. Okay, wala. So, okay, from this one, okay, take note that our network address, okay, network address na to guys, our network address is equivalent to 192.168.1.0. Then that is slash 25. Then the usable host address, that is equivalent to 192.168.1.120 pila 120 ba diretso? Guys? Okay. Okay, that is that one, that 192, that 168, that one, that 126, then that is slash 25. Then our broadcast address is equivalent to 192.168 dot 127 slash 25. Okay, take note, this is our addresses para kay 74 host. And take note that our next IP address nga network address is 192.168.1.128. Okay, and that is slash 25. Okay, and take note at, okay, nakita na nato tanan para kay 74 host. And next nga atong buhaton is we need to get the addresses for production. Okay, ngano gitawag siya VLSM? Okay, one network ang atong gigamit or one IP address atong gigamit, but we divided it into different subnet mask, but they have the same or they are linked into one IP address, guys. So pag ingon na pwede na siya or mao na siya ang ginatawag nga variable length subnet mask. Okay, and take note, uh we have the second one that is 52 host production. So from 52 hosts, okay, wait. Okay, 52 hosts. Okay, basta wala na mo, raise hand if you are there. Check sana ako. Okay. So, asa na ang duha? Wala nag-raise hand. Okay, inactive na. So, okay. From this one, guys, for our 52 hosts, okay, pangitao na po na to ang hop count. Okay, take note, 52 hosts will rely on the IP address nga 192.168.1, then that's 0. Kung pangitaon na to ang hop count, guys. Okay, kung pangitaon na to ang hop count, for hop count na ni siya, for hop count. But if we use the first network address, guys, kani ang atong gamiton para kay network address niya. Okay? So the hop count HC is equal to 2 raised to x greater than 52. Whereas ato ang gamiton is 2 raised to 6. That is 64. Okay, for our hop count, that is, sorry, dapat ano din siya, 52. This is 52. Then we have 64 greater than 52. So this is our hop count. And take note, our host bit is 6 is the host bits. Okay, and to get the subnet mask, okay, to get the subnet mask, guys, dali lang siya timan-an. Okay, di ba nag-borrow lang ta og duha ka network bit. So 2 is borrowed. Okay, 2 is borrowed. Network bits. Okay, nag-borrow ta og 2. So naatay sa IP address we have /24 dire. So that is 24 plus 2 /26. So our subnet mask SM is equal to 255.255.255, then that 128 plus 64, guys, that is 192 or /26. Okay, /26 siya. Okay, from this point naatay hop count nga 64. So our network address, okay, network address is equal to 192.168.1.128. So don't forget nga magsugod ta sa kung asa ta nag-stop nga IP address. Okay? So /26. Okay, take note, lahi na ang ilang subnet mask, guys. For the first one, naatay /25, and for the second part, we have /26. Okay, for usable host address, that is 192.168.1.129 up to dot pila, guys, 191, then 190, that 190, then that is /26. And for the broadcast address, that is 192.168.1.191 and /26. And again, our remaining IP address is 192.168.1.192. Tama ba? Okay, 128 plus 64. Okay, tama. So, don't forget this is slash 26. And with, again, for the third subnet, we have 28 host. Okay, 28 host. Oops, sorry. 28 host. So, at 8 host, okay, again, we need to use the IP address 192.168.1.0/24 for hop count. Okay, again, our hop count is equivalent to 2 raised to x, then greater than 28. Okay, so we need to use 2 raised to 5 because 2 raised to 5 is greater than 28. So ngano dili 64 atong gamiton. Always remember guys, if mag-subnetting ta, always remember nga dapat maigo lang jud ang atuang host kaysa sa atuang hop count para mas mo fit siya. Yes, ni fit siya sa 32. Okay? So we have equal to 32 is that 28. Okay, take note guys, if our usable host is 31 ang need, magamit ba nato si 32? If 31 ang need. Okay, take note 31 host ang gamiton ang atong pangitaon. Okay. Okay, take note kulang ta guys, kulang ta og I mean sa ato ang pagkuha sa hop count. Ay tama ato ang hop count but okay kailan to i-appeal ang usable host, di ba? So always remember sa hop count mag-minus 2 ta. Okay? Take note akong giingon ganiya 31 host. Okay? And ato ang gigamit nga hop count is 32. 32 minus 2 is 32 minus 2 greater than 31. No. So dili na to pwede gamiton ang hop count nga 32. So proceed ta sa next niya nga hop count nga pwede na to gamiton which is 2 raised to 6 or 64. So ana ato ang timan-an guys ha. Always remember mag-minus 2 mo always. Kay ngano mag-minus 2? The two IP address nga imuhang gi-minus is the network address and the broadcast address. Okay, always remember that one. Okay. So, okay, for this one, naatay 32. Then, again, our host address 5 is the host address. Then, borrowed bit is, host bits. Then, 3 is the borrowed bit. So, which means, we have 255, that 255, that 255, this is our subnet mask. So, sa nga to ang ika-fourth octet guys nga value sa decimal which is 3 bits siya from the left side. So nag-on si 128, nag-on si 64, then nag-on si 32. So add those numbers, then we will get 224. Or this is slash 24 plus 3 guys. 24 plus 3 borrowed bit. That is 27. So, balik-balik lang na siya guys. Ato ang ginahimo. Okay? Balik-balik lang na siya. But again, for our network address, okay, di ba? Lahi ang ato ang network address nga gamiton. Dili si 192.168.1.0. We need to use this IP address. So, we have 192.168.1.192 slash 27 na siya guys. Okay, this is for our third na subnet. Okay, and for the usable host address, that is 192.168.1.0. 193. Okay, take note. 192 plus 32. That is 224. So, minusan nimo si 224 og 2 para makuha nimo ang last nga usable host address. So, 224 minus 2, that is 222. Then slash 27. That. Okay, then broadcast address is minusan lang og 1 si 224. Then 192.168.1.223. That is slash 27. Okay, and again, the remaining IP address na pwede na ito magamit is 192.168.1.224 slash 27 siya guys. And again, we need to use this one from our, okay, sa itong remaining IP address na kailangan natin buhaton. Si one link, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So, 2 hosts lang siya guys. 2 hosts. So, one link, 1. One link, 1. So, the hop count, klaro na kayo si hop count guys. Tama? And again, don't forget 192.168.1.0 slash 24 guys. So, hop count, this is for hop count. Then HC is equal to 2 raised to x, then greater than 2. Okay, this is 2 raised to 2, which is greater than 2 siya. And pag minusan nimo siya og 2, makuha nimo ang maigo si 2. So, 4 greater than 2. So, this is our hop count. Okay, hop count. And, uh, okay, the host bit, okay, HB na lang ako siya guys. HB is equal to 2. Then, borrowed bit is equal to 6. So, mo ni atong timanan always. Then, the SM is equal to 255. That 255. That 255. Then, that pila, 6. 32 plus 16 to 24 plus 16 to 40. Pila na to? Tabangi ko ninyo guys. Pila na tanan? 2, 2, 5, 2. So, giminusan lang nimo og 3. Diba? Kaya wala labot tong naka-on nga 1 and naka-on nga, wala naka-on nga 1 and 2. So, 2, 5, 2. And, or, this is slash 24 plus 6, that is slash 30. Okay, take note, one link 1, 2, and 3 has the same hop count. They have the same subnet mask and dili na parehas ang iyang network address, usable host address, and the broadcast address. So, 1 NA is equal to 192.168.1. Don't forget that we need to use this IP address. 224 slash, pila man, slash, okay, write nyo sa chat box na to guys. Kung unsa ang iyahang gamiton na to nga subnet mask slash 30. So, okay, again, rely kung unsa ang imuhang nakuha nga subnet mask. Okay? Rely ka diri ah. And the UHA is equal to 192.168.1.225 up to 226. Okay, 2 lang man ang hop count na to guys. 2. 4. Our usable host address is 2 lang. 2 lang kabuok. Then this is slash 30. So broadcast address is equivalent to 192.168.1. Okay, butangan na lang ako dire guys. I-erase na ako ni si one link 1. Okay, para makita na to nga this is just one link 1, 2, 3 because they have the same um, requirement, host requirement, which is ano, 2 lang sila parehas. So ang ilang same is there is a hop count up to this net mask, and this is for the one link one. Okay, WL1, then 227/30. Okay, and for WL2, our network address is equivalent to 192.168.1.228. Then this is also slash 30, guys. Okay, UHA is equal to 192.168.1.229.230. Then slash 30. Then BA is equal to 192.168.1.231, then slash 30. And oops. And for our WL3, okay, kailangan na to ang network address nga 192.168.1.32/30 again, then UHA, then we have 192.168.1.233 up to 234/30. And the last one is the VA. This is 192.168.1.235/30. Okay, take note, sa klase na to guys, di ba, ang last nga IP address is 192.168.1.255. So which means the reserve addresses are reserve addresses are 192.168.1.236 up to 255. So if ever yung nani guys, if naa siya reserve, it means if ever na mo idungag nga isa ka subnet, you can use the remaining IP address. Okay? So pila pang maigo dira sa 236 up to 255. So natay 15, 19. So 19 pa ang maigo guys. So yung mga nato nga tay kailangan ka og 16 nga 16 nga host address. 'Di ba, usable host address. So pwede pa nimo siya magamit. Sir, pwede ba maglagpas ang ika-4 na octet like 192.168.1.255 is if mag 256 sir kay mahimong 192.168.2.0. Ah, actually pag ingon ana siya, pwede siya, but um connected gyapon siya ang pamaagi man gud ana guys, pag ingon ana gani nga ah nabilong magud gyapon siya kay 1.0, but kailangan ta mag again one link atong gamiton para connected gyapon sila and dili mawala ang connection. So ang purpose ani guys is if ever lagyo ang area, so dili na nato kailangan magamit og wire, kanang taas kayo nga wire para moabot lang kung tayo 50 meters, di ba, na ay mga wires nga tag 30 meters para lang ikabit ang nasa pikas nga baryo. So nakatry ko ana, nakikabit ko og internet dati guys sa kuhang sa internetan duol sa mo diri. So ingon nato akong gigamit 30 meters kay lisod man kay dili man Cisco ang gigamit nga router, di ba? If ever Cisco routers, Cisco ang oops, sorry. Nagalag jud ko. So Cisco routers ang ginagamit or any component sa Cisco, we can apply this one. Dili lang ni sa Cisco but naapoy uban nga pwede na to gamitan ani. Okay? And for ano guys, for Um, and for our laboratory, guys, laboratory, are you sige daw pakigamit sa chat box if asan mo nag answer nga laboratory. Asa na mo nga laboratory naggahimo? Madungog ko ninyo, guys. Hello? Ah, wala pa di eh. Start pa lang. So, ang inyong exam, kano sa inyong exam? Kano sa inyong exam, guys? Yes, karong Friday, di ba? So if ever wala pa mo, yes, if ever wala pa mo nag-study and wala pa ninyo gibuhat ang Lab 7, karon namang Friday. Wednesday na karon, guys, Wednesday. So may masulti ninyo. Karon ng Friday inyo exam ha, then tomorrow will be your quiz. Quiz ninyo tomorrow. Kaya na ninyo kalimti. Always remember nga to ang collab is Wednesday. Then the first every Wednesday, then the second sa second week sa ato ang uh, para sa third exam sa second week, Thursday will be your quiz and Friday will be your exam. Yes, Hantud Love 7. Diha tama ng inyuhang topic. Tanawa sa inyuhang sim. Kung asa taman ang topic. Lab 7 taman. Kaysa lab, I mean sa exam 4, ang topic ninyo ana is security. And one security gyapon. So, okay, for this one, guys, for this one, okay, let's implement this one sa inyuhang packet tracer. Okay? Packet tracer. So, kinsa na yung nakagamit packet tracer? Raise hand. Okay, si Roslyn lang. Sa pang isa. So, duha pa lang. Si Roslyn pa lang og si Largo. Okay lang. Mas kilabuan na at least kabalo mo sa unsa ang dagan for sa router sa switch. Katong last SIM, sir. Okay, sa last SIM. Okay. So, let's start, guys. Before we start with with the tawag packet tracer, 8 questions regarding the VLSM. So, unsa lang ang difference nila? Okay? Every subnet mask has different host requirements. Okay? Whereas sa subnetting, 'di ba, ganid tanan. If ever the first subnet is not different with the last subnet, kung tayo first to 8 subnet. So, same lang na sila og hop count tanan. Same lang pud sila og subnet mask, but they have different network address, usable host address, and broadcast address. Okay, mao lang na ilang kalayan. Okay, ang purpose sa VLSM is to maximize the use of the IP addresses. So walay daghan, sorry, excuse. So walay daghan nga lapses in terms of the IP address usage kay um sa Cisco man pud gud makontrol nimo ang access sa tanan-tanan sa imong gi-create nga network kuntay tanan computers, laptops nga nagagamit imuhang limitahan og access sa imuhang network. So ingon ana pwede ninyo dyan makontrol tanan dito sa Cisco. Walay questions regarding sa VLSM? Okay, recorded din siya guys and you can check the recorded meeting sa inyong web gyapon after or before mo nakasulod ani sa class meeting na dito ang recorded. So walay questions kay atuan na ning gamiton sa atuang wala. So share na nako ang ako ang packet tracer. Packet tracer. So ah ah nag-assume ko guys nga humanang og or na-explore na ninyo gamay ang packet tracer. So I hope nga makasubaybay mo. Ani, okay? Okay, ang importante nga makita ninyo guys, makita ninyo ang arrow mouse arrow nako. Guys, makita ninyo ang mouse sa screen? Dili. Na? No guys. Okay. So maglisod mo jud mo sunod if ever mag-open mo dira. So ano na lang sa mo? Tanaw na lang sa mo sa screen. Okay, for this one, we need to create pila ganito. Tanaw na to balik sa tong whiteboard ha. So tanaw na to balik. We need to create okay, routers, 3 routers for development, for production and administration. So tulo ang ato ang himuon. Because one link are those connections from those 3 routers. Okay. So from this one, okay, take note on the lower portion of our Cisco packet tracer, we have different types of components. Okay, natay network devices, we have end device. So network devices are those uh, routers. So na may una di ba, routers. So sa end we have laptops, PC, server. We also have telephones, VoIP device, phone, TV, wireless tablet. So tanan-tanan na guys, makontrol na siya sa ato ang network. So we also have the components and other components, natay boards. And we have the wires. Okay, natay mga different wires. But ang ako ang isa-suggest sa inyo guys is you need to use this one. This is automatically choose the connection type of each devices. If ever i-connect nimo si router to switch, so siya na ang mangitag way kung unsa nga wire ang gamiton. Kay if ever kani ang inyong ginagamit guys, if wala ninyo to na memorize ato ang akong gihatag nga katong connections kani from PC to router, router to switch. So katong maingon nato guys, di ba na ato kailangan nato to. So if ever wala mo kabalo or wala mo ka memorize kung unsa ang gamiton ani kapras ani kaning line diri nga black lang dili broken line. So kani is the copper straight through. So this one is the crossover. Then this is the fiber. This is the phone, coaxial. So na are different types of cable. If ever dili mo sure, so you need to use this one. This is the it chooses the right connection between the two devices. Okay, so we also have the miscellaneous. We have the uh, routers nga po nagibutang nila. We do have PC and multi-user nga connector. So for this one, we just need to use the router sa okay. And take note, if we click the network devices on the lower portion, natay router, natay switches, we have hubs, we have wireless device, we also have security, and we have the one emulation. So for this one, we need to use the routers. Di ba anak ko tulo ka router. So iano sa nako ko ang ano. So for this one, okay guys, kung makita ninyo na ay shortcut, okay, na ay shortcut, Control Alt R. So Control Alt R lang ta. Tao mo na siya, Control Alt R. So di siya mugana. Okay, bitaw guys, if ever you need to ano, to import three routers para dili mo sige click sa router, you need to press control. Control. Wait lang. Lahi adi akong gina-click, sorry. So for this one, we need to drag this one. Okay? So, sorry. Balik na to. Okay. Again, for this one guys, you need to rename kung unsa to siya nga kung unsa to siya nga segment, like we have the development, production and administration. So pwede na to siya change name lang dire-diretso. Okay? So um wait lang guys, sana ako gina-try. Oops. Okay, let's start. Or you can is click this one guys. Click lang niyo tapos control C tapos control V. So change the name of the router into development, production and administration. So development. Are you following guys? Please raise hand. Development, production, okay. And sa to isa, administration. So these are the three parts of our subnet guys. And and for the two parts, okay, mao ni ang i-connect nato sila each devices. Okay, connect nato sila each device. So for this one, I think we need to use we need to add component. Okay, take note guys, makita ninyo, maklaro ninyo, ma-zoom ninyo. Okay, take note, pwede na to ma-zoom in and zoom out. Then sa zoom in, you can see the power. So mao ni ang power guys. If we press this one, that will be turned off. Then naapoy turn on. So this is actually the actual simulation guys nga makita nato sa atong mga mata if naata sa actual jud nga laboratory. So ingon ani jud siya guys. Zoom in, zoom out. So we have that one. Sorry, diri ko naga-click dapat diri sa Picas monitor. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, take note, naatay mga empty guys. This is an empty storage dire. So we have modules. So we have HWIC, which has different types of HWIC, and makita man ninyo sa description na siya SFP slot. And this one, okay, take note, if we need to connect the two devices wirelessly, kailangan na to mag-add og ingon ani HWIC2T. Okay, two port serial high speed 1 interface card providing two serial ports. So which means kailangan nato ni siya i-add sa atoang device. Okay, take note, mag-error na siya if our module is turned on or its power is on. So we need to click again this one. So click. So zoom out and again add the device. Then mauna na siya. So ma-add siya. So sa actual guys, sa actual uh, um sad to say wala tayo wireless nga ingon ani. So dapat mao pa ni ang kulang sa laboratory nato sa UM. So zoom in nato balik. Then after adding the right module, we need to turn on the device. Okay? And makita po ninyo na guys sa ato ang CLI or the command line interface, naga-reboot ang ato ang router. Okay? Naga-reboot na siya. So, pag muingon na gani na siya o would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog, okay, ano na siya? Humana na nag-reboot ang ato ang device. Then after that one, wana tag-add. Okay, take note if we ano lang, i-ana lang nato ato ang ato ang mouse, i-hover lang nato sa ato ang device, makita nato ang different ports. Okay, take note the initial nga ginahatag sa ato ang router is si gigabit Ethernet 0/0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/1. So mao na siya ang iyahang part daan sa router. And take note ato ang add is the serial. So mao ni siya guys, serial 0/1/0 and the 0/1/1. Okay? So mao na to ang na-add. So take note if we hover sa production and sa administration, sorry, sa production and sa administration, dili na to makita ang serial nga mga gi-add nga module. Yes, Torres, na kay question? Okay, wala. Okay. So, to do it again, just click the device, router, then i-click nimo ang power. Okay, dire. Click nimo ang power para ma-off. Then you add the specific module, which is si HWIC2T. So, nag-add ta og serial port. Okay, serial port atong gi-add guys. Okay, naapoy uban diri ang nakabutang switching ports and other one. So after adding again the module, click the power to turn it on. Tapos exit lang. Then ato ka sa ikatulo nga device. Then again, do the same process. Turn off. Okay, turn off. Then add the module. Then turn on. Okay. So if nagawonder mo, kay dapat humana mo sa first to fourth nga laboratory para maka-proceed ta ani sa ato ang packet tracer. So dapat humana din mo, di ba? So okay, to add connections, click lang ang connection then this one. Okay? So click lang then click the device. Then automatic na siya guys mo generate kung asa siya nga port nag add to. Okay, take note by this one from router to router guys, dili na siya magamit si giga
gigabit Ethernet. Si serial ang iyang gigamiton because 'di ba ang specification dito sa ato ang HWIC nga 2T, ang specification niya is it provides a wireless connection between the two devices. So from building to another building na siya. So if we click this one, take note nag-red na ay red dot. So from that red dot, it means offline ang ato ang connection between the two. Okay, offline na siya. Then, anong offline siya? Because from our solution, kita ang mag-input sa IP address, okay? Sa network, sa broadcast address, kita ang mag-input na tanan sa ato ang each devices. That's why you are given 2 hours for this one. Okay? And click again the device and click. Okay, take note, dili na ni kailangan sila i-connect ha. Or mag-base ta guys ato ang diri ah. This is one link 1, 2 and 3. So 1 1, 1 2 and 1 3. Diri ah. Okay, so mag-base ta na guys. And again, we need to configure the serial 0/1/0 and serial 0/11 for this one. And same as this one. Okay, same lang sila. And if you ano, if you hover on the dots, mugawas dira ang specific niya nga mga serial nga gigamit guys. Okay, dara. And take note, kanang naay clock, mao na ang naay configuration in terms of um mga shutdowns, clock rate, mga na. So kailangan nato na siya i-config. Actually guys, um if ever asa ang mas handy sa inyo ha, nga gamiton, either mag-code mo, okay, dire, na coding. But I really encourage you to do the coding. Kay if ever wala mo nagamit og coding, lisod siya pag-abot na sa actual because walay walay ingon ani nga simulation first sa sa actual guys because if makita lang ninyo sa actual, ang inyong makita lang is the CLI lang jud kani CLI. So wala siya configuration. Okay, wala siya ingon ani nga makita ninyo. Whereas kani nga configuration if ever dili mo gusto og coding sa CLI, then you can use the config. Okay, take note, di ba nag-change ta og name ganiha which is kani. Okay, nag-change ta ani. And we also have the interfaces. So, interface guys, mao ni ang connection. Okay, diri ta maghatag og IP address, diri ta maghatag og subnet mask and so forth. Next question guys. Wala. Okay, for this one, okay, take note, kani siya, mo reflect ni siya pag i-click nimo si gigabit ethernet or si GE0/0, pag i-click nimo na guys, automatic na siya mo adto sa CLI nga code. Okay? Pag click nimo ana, okay, nakita ninyo dara, naa siya equivalent iOS command. Okay, dara, kita ninyo sa baba, kani, giadto niya si interface gigabit ethernet 0. Then adto siya sa iyahang config. Okay, sa iyahan na jud na nga config. Okay, mas dali siya kaysa sa paggamit og diri di ba? Take note, pag diri, the first thing you need to do is you need to enable the router. So mag-enable ka. So you can use en or you can use enable nga word. If ever dili ka convince sa en, you can press tab. Okay? Mura kang nag-code lang sa Visual Studio guys. So, if ever you press tab, mugawas na si enable guys. Or you can use en. Okay? En. Then, sulod na na siya. Oops, wala lagi. Enable. So, naka-enable na din siya guys. Sorry. So, dapat naa siya sa dili pa lang daan katong wala pa sa mm, iyahang enable mode. So, after enable, we need to use the conf t or the configure at the terminal. Okay? Or you can simply use the conf t. Then, sulod na siya sa ato ang configure. Okay, take note. Ano lang niya, na dire oh, dara configure. So, pag after na to configure terminal, sulod na siya sa ato ang router config. And to to manipulate the data sa ato ang gigabit ethernet, we need to go to its interface. So na siya interface and giga ethernet 0/0. Or we can simply use this one. Okay, interface is also equivalent to int. Okay, int. Pwede na siya. Or you can simply use the interface. Okay, but you need to be uh, you need to use this one para mas madali inyong pag-code. So int and giganet is also equivalent to GE, then 0/0. Okay, take note, ang ato ang gi manipulate una is si 0/0. That is different with the gigabit ethernet 0/1. So int GE 0/0. So nganong mali siya? Okay, try na to og um, tama. FE madayto among ginagamit which is the fast ethernet. So FA lang siya. So, yes, Alvin. May question, Alvin? Actually, naani siya sa inyo ano? Okay, sorry, sorry. Okay, naani siya sa inyong lab exercises, guys. The very basic one, which is configuring the router. So, if ever nagsugod na mo, then it's good for you. Nga nagsugod na mo, kay makabalo mo ani. So, we can use this one. So, pwede lang mo mag-type og giga, tapos tab lang. So, mura rin siya visual basic na coding, guys. Then 0/0. Then sulod na ta sa ato ang interface sa Giga Ethernet. Gigabit Ethernet. Okay, take note from the Giga Ethernet 0, mao ni ato ang ibutang sa okay, incomplete command. Ngano incomplete command? Nag-try ka ano, Louie? Okay. So, in Gigabit Ethernet 0/0, conf t, before sa config, before na siya sa router config. Okay, again, ulitin na to ha. If ever gusto ninyo mo step, ano, mo backward mo one step lang, you can use exit. Okay? Pag exit ana, balik na siya sa config. Then balik na pud mo int giga. Okay? So, if ever you need to exit up to its ano, its katong beginning, katong execution mode, you can use end para balik jud siya sa ano. So, from this one, const na pod, then int, uh, limot jud ko sa GE, GI, GA, FA man, GI, 0/0. Ayun. So, that is ano, the shortcut for Gigabit Ethernet, the GI. Okay, so int GI00, if ever, again, nag-proceed na mo sa conf t, uh, configure terminal, conf then space t. Napa siya T. Okay. Okay, from this one, we need to add the corresponding IP address na to guys sa development. Take note sa development. So which means tanaw na to sa development. Okay? Take note, ang ato ang gamiton nga IP address is the development. This is 74 host. So ato ang pwede gamiton nga IP address is from the first usable host address. Dire. Okay, kani dire guys. 192.168.1.1. Okay, ngano dili magamit si 192.168.1.0 because that is the network address. Okay, dili nimo na siya pwede gamiton sa IP address kay Giga. So ma-reserve na siya as network address. And take note, don't forget the subnet mask that is 255.255.255.128. Okay, let's go back with our CLI. Okay, from our CLI guys, ato ang CLI. Okay, we need to add IP address and subnet mask. That is IP, then add. Or you can use tab, that is IP address. Then IP add. Then don't forget the first usable host address, 192.168.1.1. And space, after space, subnet mask niya. Then 255.255.255.128. And naghatag na siya IP address sa atuang router. Okay, let's check if naa siya IP address. Okay, take note guys. Okay, kani. Okay, sorry. From the first gigabit Ethernet naa siya sa IP address guys, we have 192.168.1.1/25. So nakita na ninyo guys. Hello guys. Okay, nakita ninyo. Then okay. So after that one, kailangan na pud nato tagaan og IP address si SE0/1/0. But before that, okay, kailangan nato tagaan og network address. Okay, sorry, sa ano dito niya? Uh, DHC nga process. So if ever dili mo uh, hiyang mag-code, then you can proceed again to config para inyuhan na lang sa tawag ani reference na lang sa ninyo. Okay, na diri. So makita po nato nga atong gibutang nga sub IP address, makita nato 192.168.1.1, then si subnet mask pod makita nato. Then okay, take note after giving the IP address or assigning IP address, we can use the no shutdown, which is i-turn on niya ang ato ang device guys. Okay, take note, ipakilid na to ni. Okay, take note, kaning dot dire, nag-red pa, is SE ni, di ba? So, dapat si SE ang ato ang i-turn on or no shutdown. So, for this one, ano lang sa, and the next thing to do is, we need to assign IP for our DHCP pool. If ever wala mo nagamit og DHCP, question, unsa gani ang DHCP? DHCP. Da, hala. Unsa ang DHCP guys? DHCP. Hala, walay mo tubag. DHCP. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So unsang gipat sa DHCP? Unsay ginabuhat sa dynamic host? Automatic ang routing or automatic ang pag-assign sa atoang IP address, which is mag-base siya sa atoang network address. Yes, auto assign IP address. But unsa na siya pag okay, we can use the IP DHCP IP DHCP, then pool. Then nisulod na siya guys, makita ninyo na atay router, then naka ano siya DHCP then slash config. So which means nisulod na siya sa configuration sa to router nga every time na siya pasahan nga device, automatic kato nga device pag iset mo siya into DHCP, automatic kato nga device mokuha og IP address from the router. So ingon na ang atuang makita sa mga modems nga 'di ba sa PLDT nga modem sa Globe, automatic na mukuha ang ato ang mga devices og IP addresses. So naka DHCP na siya guys. If ever dili DHCP, unsa gani ang gamiton? Chatbox. Unsa ang gamiton pag wala naka DHCP? Static. Yes, static ang isa. So which means sa static ikaw ang mag-config sa tanan. Which means pag ikaw mo config sa tanan, butang nimo ang IP address nga gusto nimo sa imong PC. Butang nimo ang iyahang default gateway, ang network address. Okay, so ingon na guys. So kamo ang mag config na tanan sa static. The good thing for the static is for the server side guys. If ever your server, if you have server, then again the static connection will be used because ang atuang server guys dapat dili naga-change ang IP address. So which means static ang gamiton nato. So dili naga-change ang IP address ana. Okay. So from our DHCP config guys, from our DHCP, we need to configure the network address. So network, so network address or net, then network lang. So network lang na siya guys. Then ato ang network is 192.168.1. Unsa atong network address? Chat box. Network address. Base ha, base sa ato ang development nga ano, katong 74 host. Unsa ato ang network address? Dapat kabalo mo ani guys ha kay mao ni ato ang ginabuhat sa ano IPv4, di ba? IPv4 nato nga mga computer. Okay? So, dot zero. Tama si Roslyn. So, ato ang network address is dot zero. Okay, let's try if tama ni. So, incomplete command. So, again, the network must have the subnet mask. Okay, subnet mask. Kailangan nato si subnet mask. So, uh, kung kapuya na mo type sa network tapos naka-type na mo IP address, so you can use the arrow up para ibalik to si last command nga inyong gi-enter. So network, then 192.168.1.0, then enter the subnet mask that is 255.255.255.128. So dili na incomplete ato ang command. Okay, then after the network part, kailangan na to kailangan na to ng iyahang default gateway. So, if we type def, okay, automatic na siya magawa si default gateway or you can use tab. Okay, def, tapos, I mean default router. So, si default router, na dapat siya ay 192.168.1. Unsa ang atong gibutang diri guys? Okay? Take note default router. So, IP address ato ang router. That is 192.168.1.1. Okay? Then, take note, pag i-highlight na po nato atong router, okay, balik na to dire, highlight na to. So, ang link niya is down. So, naka-down ang link. And also the same with the SE nga part. So, to do this one, okay, pwede na to siya butangan og device. Okay, guys, if ever, um, the proper way to add devices is we need to have a switch. Okay, kusang i-highlight, bali na ko gamay. Then after switch, naatay end device. So end device is the generic computer. So butang lang tag duha ka computer. Okay. So after this one, connect na to sila. So from this one to this one, then this one to this one. Okay. Okay, from this one, balik ta sa to ang CLI. Okay, take note from our CLI, we need to exit this one or try na to if mugana si no shutdown there guys, which means atuang i-up ang atuang router. So maghatag na siya og signal sa atuang switch, which means kaning pula sa atuang switch dapat mag-on na siya. And kaning orange man or brown dapat mo green na siya after, yes, mo green na siya, then mo adapt na siya IP address from our router. So no shutdown. So invalid siya. So which means we need to exit one. Kaysa dapat config slash config dash if lang siya mugana guys ang atuang no shutdown. So no shut. Sorry, nibalik na siya nata sa atuang config. And we need to again go to interface giga 0 slash 0. Then no shutdown. Then ato ang line protocol on the interface GI 0 slash 0 change state to up. And note guys, as you can see sa ato ang figure, naga-blink na ang ato ang, okay, from this one, na magud siya ano, na siya tura. Okay? Green na ang gihatag niya sa ato ang switch. Okay, nag-green na siya. So which means si fast ethernet 0 dapat naa siya access from ato ang yan, nag-green na siya. Okay? So nag-green na dapat 'di ba pag ipaagi na switch dili na nato or gusto ninyo kailangan ninyo i-config but ato ang i-config is DHCP, so which means automatic na nimo kuha ang ato ang PC0 and PC1 ug IP address from our switch and from our router. So i-click lang nato atong PC0, then mugawas na ni siya ang iyahang config. So ano jud ni siya guys, mura na jud ni siya computer, naabot siya configure iyaha. Okay? Naabot siya iyahang desktop, naa siya dara terminal command prompt pud niya. Naa siya web browser, VPN, PC wireless. So naa ni siya tanan-tanan guys. So okay, from this one, we just need to change the config. Click ninyo ang config tapos ang gateway, di ba dapat naka DHCP ni siya. And take note, mukuha ni siya IP address. Okay? Kuha na siya IP address from our from our router and from our switch. Then the same as with this one. Dapat naka DHCP. Okay? And take note, pag i-click na to ang ato ang fast ethernet guys from PC1, tanawon na to ang ato ang IP configuration naka DHCP. Then the IP address given to PC1 is 192.168.1.3, which means naa siya sa part sa ato ang usable host. So ingon ana nakagwapo sa DHCP, di ba? So automatic na siya mo kuha and the subnet mask kuhaon na to niya. And take note sa PC0 the same sila og config, but they different DHCP IP address for PC0, which means the second usable host address, and sa PC1 is the third usable host address. So ingon na ang nakagwapo sa ato ang simulation packet tracer. So kung unsa ang config ninyo diri guys, that is also the same config with the actual settings. And if we highlight or if we uh, highlight the port GI 0/0, the link is up. So which means our router gives information from or to the switch. Okay? So, sir, nga nung wala nag-up, nag-red diri ah. Okay, take note, we need to give IP address again from the one link 1 or one link 2 or one link 3. Okay, so we need to config the router for this one. Okay, okay, to config the router or we need to exit. Okay, kailangan na to, i-end na lang na to para balik ta sa conf. Then we need to configure or the interface SE0 slash, okay, balik ta sa ito ang SE0/1/0. So, kana ito ang i-config guys. And we need to give the IP address and the subnet mask for the specific serial connection. Okay, 0, 1, 0. Okay, take note also guys, if ever kung kinsa ang imuhang giadtuan diri, pag abot diri, okay, kaning naka-red, nakita niyo akong arrow sa mouse. Pag kung unsa inyong gigamit dira nga serial connection or port 0/1/0, dapat same sila og subnet mask from development kani diri. Kani isa niya ka kani. Dapat kani silang duha is same og subnet mask. Okay? Same dapat na sila subnet mask. And kung unsa tong gigamit nimo kung tayo si one link 1 ang imong gigamit, dapat si usable host address imong gigamit diri sa ilang duha. Kay duha lang man pud ang usable host address. Mao na ang use sa ato ang 1 link 1, 2 and 3. So diri nimo ibutang si 2 or diri si 3. So it's either maski asa sa tuloy imong gamiton. But again, kung unsa ang imong gigamit diri nga side, kung 1 ang imong gigamit, dapat 1 pud nga IP address ang imong ibutang diri. Dili kay nag 1 ka diri tapos nag 2 ka diri sa pikas. Okay? So configure na to IP add, then 192.168.1. Tanaw na to kung ang ato ang isa ka IP address for one link 1. So gamito na to ang una, si one link 1. So we have the usable host address is 192.168.1.25. Okay? That 1.225, then ang iyang subnet mask is subnet mask /30, that is 255.255.255.252. So ingon na gyapon guys, and no shutdown. Then state is down because ang state, okay, okay, states down because ang state sa ato ang router diri sa ato ang serial diri is naka-down pa pod. Mag-up lang na silang duha pag naka-up na pud ning isa. Okay? Mo na atong timanan always. And pag naa siya clock guys, naa siya clock ingon ani, you need to remember that you need to configure the clock rates. So again, you need to read and you need to answer the laboratory exercises kay na dito tanan. Okay? So you need to change this one. Tanaw na to sa config. Tanaw na to ang serial. Sa ito nga serial. 0, 1, 0. So in terms ani 0, 1, 0. So i-click ninyo si 0, 1, 0. You need to change the clock rate guys. Na ay clock rate dire. That is clock rate. So ang ginagamit nga clock rate always is si 64,000. Okay? You can change this one sa config o para mas maanad mo you can change here. Okay? change niyo ang clock rate into 64,000. You can type clock niya tapos rate tapos type lang 64,000. Kaya na siya. And uh, para makita din nato nga nag-up ang ato ang router, okay? Para nag-up jud siya, we need to change dire nga side sa ato ang router. And we need to configure the SE0 slash 1 slash 0. Okay? Lo, sorry. So, click lang ninyo ni. Then again, ato mo sa CLI. Then, no. Then, okay, mo ni ang ano guys, first nga inyong buhaton si router. Then, atay EN or enable. Then, conft again. Then, we need to configure the interface int. Then, SE 0 slash 1 slash 0. Then, we need to use the IP address, IP add 192.168.1. Ang taga ito, humana na nato gamit guys kani si 255 and need to use the dot 226. Okay? Dot 226 and don't forget it's subnet mask. Then afterwards, no shutdown. Then state is up. Okay, tanawon na to guys. If nag-up na, yun. Nag-green na ang duha ka indicator nga connected na sila and nag-up na ang duha ka connection. Okay. So, and also guys, we have a testing tool. Diri makita na to. Okay, take note sa upper lower right na real time and we also have the simulation. So, sa real time guys, pag naatay makita po sa to ang right side, we have different tools nga magamit na to. Pwede tayong mag-select, place note, delete, inspect, draw ellipse, so resize shape, and add simple PDU. Okay, data unit. So, mo na to ang ipadala guys nga message. If ever i-click na to na, then we need to click it into a router. So, untay magpadala mo og uh, message sa ato ang PC0, dapat success po na siya guys because connected siya sa iyang router lang mismo. Okay? So, if ever yung nana guys, makita ninyo ang simulation, i-click lang ninyo ning arrow na naka-left sa lower right. Okay, lower right, kaning arrow nga naka-left, then expand. So, nag-failed siya. Okay, nag-fail siya, but naa siya failed guys because ang simulation nato nga gigamit is daghan tag filters dara kanitanan atong gigamit nga simulation. Okay, and after first attempt nga mag-fail niya, that is the first attempt. So last status niya is successful na siya nga nag-send og data into PC0. Okay, and if you need to send data from PC0 to PC1, you can click PC0. First, you need to click the PDU, then PC0 to PC1. Then again, naay status sa baba, which is the source and destination. Then naasay PC0 to PC1, that is successful. So let's try to router, dire, router to router. Then the connection between the development na source and the destination production, they have a successful connection. So tama atong pag-config sa IP address sa ato ang serial port. Okay? Okay, basig natulog na mo. Check ta mo guys. Raise hand. Raise hand. Okay. Okay, before we end our discussion, do you have any do you have any questions? Okay, dili na ko tiwasan guys para mabuhat ninyo ning uban diri Okay? Kaning nga portion dire, wala pa ni nato natiwas, di ba? So pwede ninyo na himuon tanan. Okay, I can upload the file. Basig dili lang pud compatible ato ang packet tracer, mo lang na akong problema. Basig upgraded ra kayo inyong gigamit. Okay? So pwede ninyo ni usabon or you can Ano kani sa whiteboard or pwede po mo mag-solve, di ba? Ug inyo ha? If ever gusto ninyo mag-solve. And you can check the recording guys afterwards para ma-check ninyo ang given. Okay? So before we end the discussion, any questions guys? Clarifications? Again, those those commands, those um ano kanang designing the what you call this one? This one? If you design a structure, network structure, naapo na sa naapo na sa ato ang laboratory exercises. And before we end this one, I have to announce important matter. Your quiz will be moved on Friday and your exam will be moved on Monday para matagaan pa magtaas nga time kay murag wala pa mo naka-study. Tama ba ko? Naka-study na mo? Kay mag-Friday na lang tag-exam. Okay, Monday. Monday ang exam. Okay. So, you need to study. Okay, you need to study. And, okay, so far, wala pa Wala question? Wala question so far? Wala na? So far, so late na pod. I think kailangan na ninyo matulog og sayo para makahimuo mo sa inyong mga himuonon.